everyone.
This is Shelly.
I'm Rob, and you're watching
Edfin
TV.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Awesome.
Exciting, right?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Woo-hoo. All right. So, what do we got going on here, Rob?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Folks, for all you guys that are tuned in right now, as I mentioned earlier today, you're in for a treat. We have a really super guest in the studio right now that you guys are going to totally adore, and that's phenomenal for your kids.
Right?
Right.
But before we get started there, though, because we're going to go into that a little bit here, I just want to do a special shout out of all of our families here at Edfin this week, because without our families, Edfin, oh my gosh, the support of our families is what makes Edfin possible here.
Our
college planning families out there. So huge shout out. I want to mention names, but you know what? To respect the confidentiality of our families, I will be mentioning those as I get permission to do so. So we'll just leave it at that. But just a super shout out to all of our families. I really appreciate it. We love you. And then this week, I have to tell you, I have attended several different events this week. I would like to take Rob with me sometime. But we went to Toastmasters
right?
This week with the professional women's, and we do this like twice a month. And then with the Professional Women's Roundtable, which I am officially a member. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that, from Professional Women's Roundtable. And also, Women's Peer Connection, another amazing women's group. Just fabulous women in the community.
It with the ladies.
Yes.
Right? I love it. This is Edfin power, baby.
And
great,
we
right?
had, what did we have this week? And we had 2 mega mixers. We had with the chamber, Myriad Chamber.
Yes.
They just blew it out. Oh my gosh. And
So
then
explosive.
last night we were at Mulligan's.
Wow.
You know, didn't go in the golf cart, mind you, with Dennis Nermella at the Yes Place, but I was half tempted. It would have been really fun, but I don't think I was safe in that car with Dennis. Just kidding. So we had a lot of fun. And then this morning, at shout out to the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, is how I started my day this morning. Just coffee, hanging out, having fun with the local people. And Rob, tell us.
What do you want me to tell you?
So
I got
busy too. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
We're just totally.
We got a lot going on here.
Totally got really awesome stuff going on.
Teamwork makes dream work,
right?
eh? Okay.
We have the gala coming up. You know what? By the way, before we go there, I want to say a special thank you for all of those that supported the show to this point. All of you that sent out the announcements in your timelines to your to your friends and family, to the to the other organizations, to the parents. We couldn't have made it.
And sharing this information with everybody, because our special guest that we're going to have tonight, which we're going to take you over there in a little bit to Edfin Family Room, you're going to be blown away. Just hold on. We're going to take you there in a minute.
And it's going to give you a really good sense, of the power of Edfin and why you ought to give Shelly a call.
And the power of this community. The power of this community is amazing.
That going, right? So with that, right, we want to announce our gala.
It's coming up.
Kickoff.
Fabulous.
Broadcast party, right? It's going to be a blast. It's for everyone that supported Edfin, everyone that wants to support Edfin, and anyone that wants to get involved with Edfin, in the way of supporting other kids or to, bring their kids in. We're turning the whole thing out, and it's going to be spectacular. The date is to be determined right now.
We'll be getting back to you on that one.
Right, but it is around the corner real soon. And right now, we're announcing it now because we do need some helping hands to make it work. So if you feel passionate about what we're doing here at Edfin TV for the kids, reach out to us.
Give us a call.
Right.
951-261-9799.
Give them your email.
Yes, it's Shelly. That's SHELLY @edfin.net.
Boom, and you get a follow-up.
Or send me a message on Facebook. That works too.
There you go.
Okay.
Right? And we'll follow up with you, and we'll get you plugged in, and you'll feel really good the way you want, and you get to, contribute in helping these kids' lives become
I can't wait any
beautiful.
longer. We have a special guest. I'm so super excited. We need to do this. I'm like, we have a special guest, and we need to get in there.
Right.
All right.
Now, listen, guys. This is a diamond in the rough right here in California. This school right here in Temecula has just recently sent the kid to one of the top schools in London for ballet, right?
But we're going to introduce you to someone. She's going to tell you all about it.
It's
okay?
awesome. Awesome individual. The things that they're doing with these kids are absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really excited, to bring them on board.
There we go.
And share this with you, because it's going to blow your mind.
Let's do
ready
this.
To do it?
Ready to do it.
Let's do it.
Come on.
All right.
Follow us to the Edfin family room.
Yes.
All right.
This is the special room.
All right. Come on in.
The surprise room.
Woo.
Follow us.
Follow us.
Come on in.
And look what we got for you.
Taylor, Hannah, Catherine.
Academy of Ballet Arts.
Woo!
Have a seat,
Awesome,
everybody.
right? Have a seat, ladies.
Have a seat. Welcome.
Thank
Say hi,
you.
girls.
Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
Look at these bright faces.
Aren't they beautiful?
Right?
They are absolutely gorgeous.
Love my
Look at the
girls.
This is very exciting.
Amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, what we want to start with here is, since we told you a little bit about, of course, we have Academy of Ballet Arts and the
Absolutely.
beautiful ballerinas, dancers from Academy of Ballet Arts. I would like to start out with, unless you have anything to say you want to add, Rob, we're going to start out with Graciela
Graciela.
Hernandez and tell us about your fabulous dance school.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We're very excited. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We are Academy of Ballet Arts. We are located here in Murrieta, California. We are actually in the same building that Cartwheels is, so we're right in the corner. And we've been open for 5 years. We offer classes from 4 to 5 years old, pre-ballet, to our advanced ballerinas, which are on point already. But not only do we offer ballet, we also offer tap, jazz, contemporary. Anything else, girls, you can think of? Pilates.
Wow.
Pilates,
So
okay.
this is for boys and girls?
Men's class, thank you very much.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mr. Jose Chavez, the owner and director, does offer men's class. He personally teaches that class. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes. So this is for boys and girls.
Okay.
100%.
And tell
Wow.
us where you're located at and your phone number for everybody to reach you.
Absolutely. We are at 26305 Jefferson Avenue, Suite M. Like I said, we are in the Cartwheels building, but we're on the other corner. And our phone number is 951-216-1853.
Wow. What's
Very
the
good.
goal of ABA for their students?
You know what? I think it's a variation of things. First and foremost is to support our youth, because the owners and director, Mr. Jose Chavez and Miss Dana Nelson, and the staff, Alyssa Boyson, and all of the other wonderful staff are true believers that the arts and education go hand in hand. That's crucial.
Great.
Yeah.
Because in the arts, especially young women like this, I mean, to get to the point they're at, it takes focus, dedication, passion,
And it takes a team
and
to
hard
make all
work,
that
and
possible.
exactly.
Staff and everything. Yeah,
Exactly.
without
So-
that, it's not going to make it
So
possible. Yeah.
mainly the youth. We are
Okay.
very motivated and we support our youth. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we have a super surprise. I wish we could have Mira Larson here tonight.
Yes.
But before we go into her, let's talk about somebody else that
Oh,
I should
absolutely.
talk about. We'll go
Thank
into that in
you.
a minute.
Thank you. One of the
Yes.
young ladies that was supposed to be here, but unfortunately she couldn't attend, but for a very good reason, is that she's at an audition in Arizona, which is huge in itself, is Miss Mia Benitez. Miss Mia Benitez competed in the Vienna International Ballet Experience, VIBE for short. It's an Italian competition that has been in place for about 25 years, and for the first time they had it here in the United States in
Oh, wow.
2016, which is
Woo.
good for us because, you know, it was local.
Yeah.
Well, local, Montana. But having said that, she did phenomenal. She placed, she got gold. She got gold in, what was that she got gold, my ladies? Classical.
Classical.
Okay.
Wow.
In classical. She got gold in classical, which is like placing its first place. Okay, and they'll share a little bit more about it because I want them to tell you where they placed after Mia.
So so this student here, she started with the ABA, and how much time did it take for her to achieve this?
to get where she's at.
Oh wow! It takes a couple of years of dedication and passion. And what would you say, ladies?
For everyone,
It's different. I
It's
agree.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
I
It
agree.
depends on the person and how
Okay.
much they can grow.
I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But not only that did she win gold, she also got offered San Francisco Ballet, which is the top ballet school here in the United States, offered a full scholarship.
Okay.
Full scholarship, and it's pretty rare for girls. So we are very proud of the fact that she got offered full scholarship for San Francisco Ballet. She got a scholarship for Pittsburgh Ballet, and also for Houston Ballet, full scholarship.
Exciting.
Wow,
Oh
is
my
this
gosh.
a common result?
It
For the
is.
ABA?
For ABA? Okay,
Because,
let's clarify.
I mean, we had 3 things, right, that this school did
Yes, sir.
that wasn't technically supposed to be done,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
That's fabulous.
absolutely.
Wow.
And not only
Exciting.
did she get that, but Munich International Ballet in Germany,
That's a
international,
pretty nice resume.
also offered her a
How old is
scholarship.
she?
14.
14.
Mia Benitez is only 14 years old. So this just shows you the caliber of training these young people are getting.
Wow.
How
They,
does
they,
she
they,
train?
they
Wow.
come second
Yeah.
to none.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
people coming from Orange County, San Diego, people that are willing to travel to get direct training from Mr. Jose Chavez, Ms. Dana Nelson,
Okay.
Ms. Alyssa Boyson, and
Right.
the rest of the staff.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And now, if we could transition into Mia Larson and
Mira Larson.
tell us
Oh.
about her.
Oh my
Our
goodness.
amazing-
I've talked to her
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Facebook.
You met Ms. Mira Larson. You
Yes.
just happened to come in the
At the
day
right day, didn't I?
that she was here.
That was meant to be.
That was meant to be because she's in London.
She's oh my
So
gosh. I
Ms.
was blown
Mira
away with her.
Larson is one of our students that competed in the Youth American Grand Prix, and she placed to the point where she was invited to compete in New York.
Mhm.
Well, in New York, she did phenomenal. She made finals.
Wow.
And it happened to be that someone from the Royal Ballet in London was on site, and after seeing our Mira, they offered her a spot into the Royal Ballet,
Wow. You hear that?
Amazing.
You hear
which
that,
is
everybody?
ranked in
Amazing.
2016. It was ranked the #1 school in the world,
Uh-huh.
and she was the only American.
The
to be
only
offered.
American.
The
only
only
American.
Not that I'm
American.
focusing on only American, but I'm just
But
saying.
the
okay.
only American to be offered a spot into the Royal
Okay.
Ballet, and people, we're talking about
And they weren't from New
Murrieta.
York.
Mhm.
Murrieta
Yeah.
Temecula Valley Jewels.
Okay.
Right in our own backyard, we are producing this caliber of talent. So that's
And,
why.
and let me make, and I just want to mention out there, and because I did say only American, but I want to shout out to those kids out there. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. Will it be Filipino, Russian, Mexican American, Latino, whatever? If you have that dream of wanting to be a ballerina or dancer, this is for you
This is
too.
it.
So I want to key in on that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's
just
huge.
touching on what you
That's
just
huge.
said,
That's huge.
Mira, at 9 years old, she made it very clear to Ms. Dana Nelson and Mr. Jose Chavez that her dream school was to attend the Royal Ballet in London.
Wow.
And Mr. Jose
And
said,
she's there.
okay, let's do it.
And how old is she?
Well, now she's 17.
17. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
17.
Now
Like,
she's 17. So dreams do come true.
dreams do come
If,
true.
if you
That's-
really want it,
if you
if you pursue, if
and
you
work hard.
focus, and you have the tenacity,
Yeah.
because this is not easy.
Yeah.
That's why I admire these young ladies so much.
Mhm.
This is not easy to get to the point where Mira got, where Mia got, and where these young ladies have
Mhm.
gotten.
Okay.
Wow.
It's just amazing what they do.
So,
Okay.
what would you say a parent? What advice would you give a parent right now, and or a student, that wants to get involved in the arts, and ABA is one of the considerations.
Sponsorships, anything.
Right, right.
Oh my
Let's talk about
goodness.
that.
Well, thank you for bringing that up. First and foremost, I would tell them to give the children the opportunity. Try it. Don't just assume automatically they might not like dance or it's not for boys. Believe me, boys are like diamonds in this, in ballet.
Sure.
Boys,
Sure.
you know, we want boys. Bring them in.
My boys actually did the same thing. They were like, okay, and they're probably gonna be like, Mom, I can't really believe you said that on live Facebook.
Yeah.
But when they were
Yeah,
very
that's
young, they were ballerinas too. It didn't last very
Why
long
did you
because they
do
were like,
that?
Mom, seriously, and my
Yeah,
tutus and
because
everything I can do with this. I
the kids
want to
are
play
getting-
baseball.
Getting
But
bullied,
they
like,
did
it was
it.
crazy.
Okay, they did
But
it.
understand,
Amazing.
going back to what you just said, a lot of professional football
Yes.
players take ballet because
Yes.
it's the core of
Yeah.
everything. That's where you take off to anything else.
Mhm.
Football players. If it's for football players, it's for anybody. Okay,
I love that.
it's
Right.
that simple.
Woo-hoo.
But like I was saying, Academy of Ballet Arts is a 501c3 organization. We're a nonprofit, so you know we do appreciate anybody who is willing or wants to support our
Support
youth.
the arts.
We or
Yeah.
support the arts. We are always looking for support, for donations, anything, because there's times, for example, that a child, and it's happened before, might be offered, let's say they get an offer to the San Francisco Ballet Summer Program, for example. So the program is covered.
Mhm.
But for some reason, let's say that that child is on a waiting list for housing.
Mhm.
So then he or she made it into the program because that's how phenomenal
Right.
they were. Because remember, San Francisco Ballet is a top school,
Mhm.
but
Wow.
they're on a waiting list for housing.
Right.
That's where your support would come in.
Okay.
That would be amazing to have the support of the community or anybody who's willing to support the arts
Support the
and
kids
support
and the
our
dreams.
youth.
Yes.
Because,
yes, I agree.
You know, like anything, it costs money to get them there, to
Mhm.
transport them there, to house them. And it just seems so unfair not to
Yeah.
get
Sure.
them there just because we're lacking
Right.
a few dollars.
Sure.
So what?
And-
So what we're gonna? Did you want to say
I
something?
was
Rob?
going to say we'll have the contact information
Yes.
on the show page for you to get in contact with Graciela
Absolutely,
to
please.
get that going and to get you involved.
And if there's any
Okay.
questions, you have that I can answer, please feel free to call. We're here to serve.
Okay.
Anything.
All right.
Right.
And so, talking about dreams, like you just said.
Dreams.
Okay, dreams. We are going to transition here to
Dreams.
3 young ladies and their dreams. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to start out with your
My name is Taylor.
Taylor. Okay, Taylor. So speak up a little bit so everybody can hear you out there. So tell us about your experience as a ballerina, when it started out, and we'll go from there. So just give us a little bit about yourself.
I think I really started wanting to pursue this as like a passion when I was about 11 years old. And ever since I came to Academy of Ballet Arts, ever since I saw Miss Dana and Mr. Jose, it's just been like there's no training in this area like Academy of Ballet Arts. They're willing to put in all their efforts to make you be who you want to be.
Wow.
That's
what
awesome.
was it that made that moment come to you where you said, okay, I want to go and explore
I want to be a
this.
ballerina
Right, I wanna
at
be a
Academy of Ballet
ballerina.
Arts.
Yeah, did you see a movie? I mean,
Yeah.
what sparked that fire to move forward?
I think the artistry of ballet, getting to perform on big stages and getting to meet so many like big people from companies around the world.
Mhm.
I think that's a huge thing in ballet, and having the passion I think really sparked it for me.
Okay.
And ever since I came to Academy of Ballet Arts, it's always just been there. for you.
Wow.
Was it a family member that inspired you? It's just something that you
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
drawn to.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
That's
So,
awesome.
and how old are you again?
I'm
You're
14.
you're 14. Okay.
14.
So if you have a young lady out there similar to yourself, or a dancer out there similar to yourself, what would you tell them? What advice would you give to them, being the little self that you weren't, because you're really cute and you're a little bit older now, but the little bit that you would give them out there about being a ballerina and what they should do to pursue their dreams of that?
I would say just go for it. Don't worry about this and that and the politics of it. I would say if it's really what you want to do, then there shouldn't be anything stopping you from pursuing your dream.
You-
I will-
14,
14 folks.
14 says she said.
Did
that.
you
Can
hear?
believe that?
Did you hear that? You'll get an opportunity to rewind it later. Okay, it's probably one of
You might
some
want
of
to
the
clip
best
that
wisdom
part out, you know?
you'll ever
'Cause that was
hear.
amazing.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Can you
Wow.
have her share? Can you share a little bit about your experience at Vibe and how you did and everything that went on at Vibe?
Yes. Ever since we got there, it was snowing and it was so beautiful outside. And since we're in California, we don't really get to experience snow.
It took place in Montana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Off the bat, it was really cool, and we all three of us made it to the finals for Vibe. And I happened to place in both categories, contemporary and classical. Second place in classical and bronze in contemporary.
And she was the only one to place in both. Just
Wow.
as a side note.
You're a
I
superstar.
know.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that's
Congratulations.
huge.
Amazing. What about you, Hannah?
Well, I just made it to the finals, but I was in the older.
Oh, she's like, oh, I just made it to the finals. Did you hear that?
Place,
It's just like, I
That's
just made it.
all.
So humble there. I just made it to the finals.
Right?
Like
You-
we
you
all
have-
do it
you
every
have to
day. Go ahead. I'm
Which
sorry.
I know
say that.
Stick with it, girl. Expectancy
No,
is key.
I was happy.
Yes.
I was happy with my
Absolutely.
performance.
Oh my
It was a great experience. It was nice to perform our variations on a stage because we had YGP coming up in this month. So it was a nice pre-competition.
Mhm.
Of course, it was still important to me, and it was important to do well, and I'm happy that I made it to the finals. But it was a good opportunity to just compete in preparation for Youth American Grand Prix, which we competed in last weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
and there I placed top 12 in the classical.
Here you
Fabulous.
are talking about it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was
And here you are
That must have
talking
felt
about
good.
it.
so thankful for the training I've received that I was able to place top 12.
Wow, that's awesome.
So-
You know, like we asked Taylor, you know, what got you going?
Well,
towards
I
dance?
kind of started a little later. I was at 3 doing ballet and pink tutus. I actually, I don't like to admit this sometimes, but I actually played hockey when I was in elementary school.
Did you have any idea
Is this
that was going to help you to get where
Which
you're at
I
now?
I don't know, it probably helped me have strong
Yes, it did.
ankle.
Yes, it did.
So it just, I started with hip hop, which is completely
Isn't that so-
not all
wow.
what I'm good at.
So you got
I'm
some groove
so,
going on there, right?
I wasn't good at
Right.
it, and just I transitioned over to ballet, and I kind of just did it for fun when I was 11 and 12 and 13, and then
Yeah.
I think when I was 14, I'm hey, why can't this be something I do for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Why sit in an office? That's not what I personally want to do.
Right?
And so I found Academy of Ballet Arts, and I'm this place is professional. The training is just mind blowing. Dana Nelson, she's so detailed, and she can just look at you and know exactly what you're doing wrong and help you fix it. And she's the first class I ever took with her, I'm she's a real ballerina. She was just
she was a professional
she's
ballerina.
incredible.
They both were.
I've never seen any
Awesome.
other ballet teacher demonstrate like she can.
Second to none.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with that, same thing that we asked Taylor, I want to ask you, Hannah. So with that, who's listening tonight, okay, out there, what can you tell that little girl, that little boy out there in the camera there, what they should do to be where you're at today? What would you
It's
give
never
them?
too late.
Mhm.
You could be 15 and you could be dancing, and if you just decide that one day that, hey, I want to be professional, it's never too late. Just make it happen. You just have to inspire yourself and find things and dancers and companies and pieces of work that just inspire you and make you want to do that someday. And I love watching hours and hours of footage on YouTube and just gathering inspiration from that and being able to see what everyone else is doing, and I want to do that someday, and just it's something to work towards. And I think getting inspiration from other dancers is very important.
Amazing.
You're
What's
all
your age,
incredible.
Hannah?
I'm 17.
Oh my gosh, 14.
This is incredible.
This is awesome. I know. This is fabulous.
I'm blown
Are you getting this?
Are you-
Are you getting this?
away. Do we need to say anything else? Oh my God, Catherine.
Hi.
Catherine.
What got you going? What got the ball rolling
I'm
for
kind
you?
of the opposite of Hannah. I started when I was 3. I loved ballet. I loved tutus, and my mom asked me, she's like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to do jazz or do you want to do ballet?
I can see
Ballet
you in
all
the
the
little
way.
as a baby in the
Yeah.
little ballerina suits,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
That's funny.
Yes. And, I'm 14 now, and I'm really, because I turned 14 just today.
Oh, happy
Happy birthday to you.
Hi, let's continue. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Catherine. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome.
You'll never forget this moment.
Don't ever. Yes.
All right.
Incredible.
See, now you're like, gosh, I should have never ever mentioned that was my birthday today. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. So what would you tell? Do you have anything else that you want to add before we move on to the next question?
I
as
would
far as
say I also went to Vibe with my friends here, and
Okay.
I got bronze in
Congratulations.
That's huge.
yes.
So
Wow.
just touching on that, it's the competition we spoke about earlier, the
Right.
Vienna International Ballet Experience.
Mhm.
So what that means is that Mia, which isn't here, got gold. Taylor got silver. Catherine got bronze. Do you understand
Yeah.
what
Wow.
happened?
How,
They
So that doesn't usually happen.
no, they
Right.
swept the junior division.
Out of
wow.
probably
Out of
80
how many
people?
people they were
Probably.
competing against?
There was probably about 85 finalists.
So,
80 finalists.
So ABA,
Oh wow.
Wow.
our girls swept the junior division, which usually judges don't like to give one school all
Right, right.
three. But in this case, I guess
Wow.
That's
they
an
did
example of the
because
leadership
it shows
and the
Exactly.
the caliber
training.
Yeah.
of our
Effective.
dancers.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we are so proud of the girls. They did amazing.
And it appears like all
We
of
did
you
it amazing.
love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the way you guys describe it, I mean, it gets
Yeah.
me excited to want to do
So,
it, right?
The one thing I don't think we touched on is was scholarship wise. I know that we didn't touch on your scholarships, and I really do want to make sure we mention yours. But is there anything else we need to share?
Well, I also got into SFB, and I
SFB. What's SFB?
San Francisco Ballet.
Okay.
Which is
San
one of the
Francisco
top
Ballet.
in our
Okay.
in
Right, right.
Okay.
And I have also gone to Pittsburgh Ballet Theater, and I also
Pittsburgh
got
Ballet.
a
Okay.
scholarship to them too.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Very, very
Amazing.
awesome. That's good stuff.
Yes.
This,
All right.
This is incredible. Okay, so all right, we got a set of awesome ladies here.
And my baby here needs to make sure she mentioned the scholarships because, like I said, she was the only one who won in both categories, contemporary and classical. So please share with us.
Go for it.
Also at Vibe, I was awarded the London International Scholarship Award, a
Vibe.
full scholarship to the Kerman Ballet School,
Which
with
is
faculty from Royal Ballet, Paris Opera, and Bolshoi Ballet. Also a half scholarship to Pittsburgh Ballet Theater, Ballet West, a full scholarship to the Rock School for the
Oh, wow.
year-round program.
Are you
You
getting
guys
this?
hearing this stuff?
Getting this? That's good stuff.
She's ready.
Wow.
Wow.
they're amazing.
Amazing.
They're
Good
amazing.
stuff.
So you ladies plan on being professional in this field?
Yes.
Oh wow! Okay, here we are. This is great. I love this from young people like yourselves. What would you? Because there's kids out here right now.
Yes.
There's parents out here right now.
They're
with-
all
with-
listening to you.
with
Yeah.
daughters and sons with that same passion, right? That same energy, right? But they don't have the vehicle in their hand right now that you guys have, right? And like you said, they're at this point where they have to make a decision. What
Yeah.
would you advise that they do to get that, to become to become involved in that and begin, active, have it being active in their lives like it is for you all?
So for you, for example, like we were asking Hannah and Taylor, for you, if you have a little girl, little boy out there, same question to you.
Yes.
What would you say to them?
I would say just go for it. I mean, there's now, and it's like you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the day after that. So I'd go for your passion. What do you love? Because there's not going to be another moment of where you think that. So I think just go for it.
Go for it.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Good
You guys
stuff.
got bright,
Yes.
bright
You're phenomenal,
futures.
all of you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, so young, so
Absolutely.
talented. You got your full future ahead of you.
Right, college,
You know?
college in the future for
Uh-huh.
any of you
Gonna
guys.
go to college?
You know,
Not right now, but I may go back later. My dream is to join Boston Ballet. That's like my dream company at the moment, but it kind of fluctuates. So
Do you realize what you're
Wow.
saying? What did
Wow.
Nina Larson say at a young age? What did she say?
She said that she wanted to go into the Royal Ballet in London. That was her dream school.
And where's she at now?
The Royal Ballet in London.
And where did you say you want to go?
Boston Ballet.
And where are you going to be?
Boston Ballet.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm
Awesome.
going there for the summer.
Okay.
So they have a 5-week summer intensive. So I'll be spending the summer there, and hopefully I can join their year-round program next year.
Okay.
oh wow.
Very good.
Okay, so what doors would this open up for you?
Hopefully I can just show them during the summer, like what I have and the like technique I have and just the amazing training I've gotten at Academy of Ballet Arts. And so hopefully they'll like me, and then I could join their training program. I think is
Right,
what,
right.
yeah. And then just go
Wow.
on
So
from
what is
there,
your
and
future
then-
going to be like? What's your future like in ballet? Where do you see
be
yourself?
Royal Ballet.
Royal Ballet
Royal
in
Ballet.
London.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
And what about you, Taylor?
San Francisco Ballet.
San Francisco Ballet. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
This is
You guys
fabulous.
have some high goals. Very aggressive.
You know, it's good
I
stuff.
love it.
This is awesome.
I love it. You guys have already made it because you're already here. You know, remember.
At such a young age.
Yes.
At such a young age. How
So
much they've
blessed.
accomplished.
You guys are so blessed.
So if we were to give the audience out there a little bit about your strength, because I tell you, when I see you doing your ballerina thing and I try to do it, it doesn't look right. Okay.
Looks like accident.
So I'm just when I see how you stand up on your toes and I'm like, really? You know, how do you do that?
It's so fluid.
How do you do that? I
Make
can't
it look
comprehend
so
that.
easy.
And make it look so easy.
So
Yes.
easy.
How do you do that?
I think without the high caliber of training we're getting, we wouldn't be able to do any of that.
Okay. Okay.
Fabulous.
And when you started out doing that, I mean, like me, if I start out right now, I'd probably hurt myself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and how long did it take you to learn how to do that, to stand up like that?
After like a couple years, I felt more like on my toes. Like at first, I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm stepping on eggs, and I feel like I'm gonna fall.
Okay.
But like as I
Wow.
did more training with Dana Nelson and Jose, I feel like I got better at it each
So a
day.
couple of years it took you to do that, and for you too.
I feel like it never really hurt. Like you would think, like you're standing on your toes on this like little platform that's made out of like whatever it's
Wood?
made out of. Yeah, yeah.
It's like
And so-
cartilage or something.
um,
Something that used to happen.
So like you think it would hurt, but I feel like I never like struggled with it. Of course, like it hurts, like 5 hours in point shoes, and like it's not gonna feel good. But
Sure.
I mean, it's worth it.
Okay.
You know, like it's worth the pain.
And how long until you started to actually?
I've only been on point for 3 years. And when you're before you go on point, you need to have a high level of training and technical abilities. And when your director decides you're ready, they will tell you to go get your first pair of point shoes.
For about a
Oh,
couple of
wow.
years, it
Yeah.
seems like for all of you, it's the same
Right,
thing.
right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
In other words, it
More.
takes a long time.
It takes some time.
So, like I
Right.
said, if I tried to do that, I hurt myself. But anyway, so
How many hours of training? What would you say? How many hours are you at the studio? Let's say in a day.
Oh, in a day.
Oh.
Well, I think
I think we're usually all there all day long.
all day long.
We
Wow.
that's what I
It's
would think.
different every
Yeah.
day.
We take
Yeah.
morning classes, we do our schoolwork, and we go into more classes throughout the night. And our directors
That's incredible.
coach us more.
So that's a good
Wow.
So that's a good question. That's a good question. Like,
Yeah.
you know, a typical day for a ballerina is what? That's a good question.
well, every day's kind of different, but let's say like I think Wednesday is like most of our hardest days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like we have class in the morning,
Okay.
and then for me I have my private for my solos after that, and I think
And
you
I
do
have my
too,
pivot
yeah.
too.
And so
Okay.
then we have an afternoon class, and then there's a contemporary class after that,
Okay.
and then there's another ballet class after the contemporary class, and then
Okay.
sometimes we'll have solo rehearsals after that, or
Yeah,
just
we'll just
other
practice.
things.
Wow.
And then
That's
we
incredible.
stay.
And where does school fit in all this?
Right?
Usually
we have
whenever we have time.
We
to
just-
do
They're
it.
homeschooled.
that's-
Oh, you're all homeschooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Oh,
that's
at this
my
point.
question,
Yeah.
right? Is how do you guys? understand. I've been
Wow.
been your age, right? Distractions. You know, you got your friends, you got fun, you got all the wildness that's out there, right? How do you guys stay driven to the place where you can ignore these things, you know, and stay plugged in to this program day in, day out, going through the pain and the sweat and the
Focusing on what
agony
you love.
and all
And
of
the
this
lack of the normal
Yes,
socializing
normal.
teenagers
Right.
too.
For
How,
very little TV,
how and
whatever it is, you know, the
Mhm.
kids are into, right?
Right.
How do you guys do it?
Yeah. How do you juggle
Yeah,
that?
how do you juggle that?
Ballet is just more important. Yeah.
Ballet's more important. There you
I
go.
love it.
Knowing
in a
priorities.
nutshell.
Yes.
What about you? What about you?
Yeah, same thing. There's nothing better than ballet.
Yeah. Okay. And you, Taylor?
I think if ballet is really what you want to do, if you have the passion for it, you have to find the mindset to be able to be focused 24/7, to love it, to be into it, to get through the hard times and just keep going and doing what you love.
That's
Wow.
a fortune. You gotta have the mindset.
Right? If I closed my eyes and listened to her, I would have thought I was talking to somebody 90 years old.
I'm mindset. I just felt
Right.
like lost
Yeah.
it there. But anyway, so that's awesome. You guys are
You guys
fabulous.
see? Man, heads are
All
together.
right. So
Totally.
I know there's a lot of you listening out there. And You're
Wow.
all tuning in. And we're gonna go to the camera person. Do you have any
Wow.
questions out there for these young ladies on there? Because if you have some, please put your questions on there because they would love to answer your questions. Okay. Who do we have on there tonight?
We have Dennis.
Dennis Norella of the
Dennis.
Yes Plays.
How you doing, brother?
Hi,
Hi,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Say hi, ladies.
Say hi,
Dennis.
ladies.
Right?
Lori Lamb.
What's that?
Lori Lamb.
Oh,
Kova.
Lori Lamb. Oh, Lori
Lori
Lamb is
Lamb.
from the Professional Women's Roundtable
Oh,
that I was
hi.
talking about
Right.
earlier.
Nicole
Right.
Yes.
Holt.
Yes.
Nicole
Exactly.
Holt just
What?
popped in.
Oh, Nicole Holt. Okay.
Nicole
She's
Holt.
fitness guru out there from Hemet, California. Who else
Who
do we
else is
have
out
on
there?
there?
It should be long.
Well, let me
I'm
go to the
sure.
top of our list because we've been Mike,
Mike
Mm,
Maguna.
What?
Okay, he's from
Okay.
Ohio.
Ted Grooves,
What's up, Mr.
Grooves.
Grooves?
Oh, Ted Grooves.
Mr. Ted Grooves.
He's what do you call that? Ted. Some help me out here. Menifee Film
It's
Fest.
the film fest.
Carla Quebec,
Carla Quebec.
Oh, Carla. Hello,
How you
Carla.
doing?
She's got another TV radio show up
All
her
right.
own. She's tuning in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good seeing you. Glad
Jerry
you stopped
Herbert.
through.
Who's that?
Jerry Herbert,
Jerry
Jerry
Herbert.
Herbert.
Hi, Jerry.
Lori Shock,
Lori Shock. How you doing,
Hello,
girl?
Lori. Legal Shield.
Legal
And her
Lori.
daughter's actually a student of ours here at EdFin. Her daughter's with UC Davis.
She does some
Evelyn
incredible things in her
Stephenson.
life, too.
Who's that?
Evelyn Stephenson,
Evelyn Stevenson, Isogenics
sorry, I
specialist.
apologize.
Yes, with Jen Warnock, Isogenics also.
Yay.
Yay, those
Very
are
good.
girls.
Cheryl
Cheryl
Kitsero,
Kitsero, that is the president of Professional Women's Toastmasters, the
Woo!
only
Woo-hoo!
Professional Women's Toastmasters. Hello, Cheryl.
Yay.
Karen Alexander,
Carolyn
Karen.
Alexander, she was on last week too. She is she's a vendor in our local area that goes out to like all the high schools and everything, and she has hot dogs at the
Oh,
football
awesome.
games and everything. Sells all that
Fabulous.
stuff for everybody. Yeah, she's one of our local vendors.
Right
Okay.
on.
All right.
Totally awesome. And we want to say, special thank you again to the city of Temecula, city of Murrieta, for everything that you've done to make this, this moment possible. And also to everyone out there on Facebook checking us out right now. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to these young ladies. I hope they blew your mind. I'm sure they did, and they inspired you to go all out and spread this information around to get some kids out there that really needs this program in front of them
Yes.
to take advantage
And,
of.
and please post your comments on Facebook for the young ladies because we can go on there and have those questions answered. And make sure after the broadcast is done, we would really appreciate sharing the information because a lot
Right.
of you don't realize that not only are you listening here, but when you share this on your timeline, and Graciela can attest to this also,
Absolutely.
that when she listened to one of our broadcasts and she shared the information, I actually was able, had the fortune, was able to meet Sophia Warren.
Absolutely.
So it's amazing how, sharing the information, we're able to accomplish so much more. So please share the broadcast when we're done.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. And One more thing before I forget, Edfin Cash for College will be at Paloma Valley High School coming up this upcoming Wednesday at the career day from 7:45 to about 1:30.
Do not
So we
miss
have like
it.
800 high school
Oh,
seniors
wow.
we're going to be meeting with, and juniors and sophomores
Wow.
and the whole 9 yards. And
Yes.
Dr. Rosenstein, thank you for having us out there. Really appreciate that. And another special shout out to Chaparral High School, our local Chaparral High School. The amazing counselors there, Michelle Sides and Mary Campo. Okay, we're going to be going there on February 16th from 6 to 8 at night. We'll be doing our FAFSA night, college planning night over there. So I really appreciate them as well.
Awesome. And again, if you didn't write it down, it's okay. You can go on to our fan page, Edfin TV fan page. Everything will be listed there. And you go ahead, plug in, and you're good to go. So, with that being said,
With that being said, you guys,
I
I
wanna
guess we're going to
say-
go. And we want to thank our guests.
Thank
Right,
you so
from
much
the
for having
ABA.
us. Thank
From
you.
Academy
We
Ballet
appreciate
Arts.
it.
and again, Graciela,
Yes, sir.
for those out there that didn't get it the first time,
Yes.
you know, how will they,
How would they
again, give them
reach
your
you?
information to reach you and to get started?
Okay, I will give you the phone number once again. It's for Academy of Ballet Arts. The number is 951-216-1853. And I will give you our website, which is easier. You'll find everything there also. It's Academy of Ballet Art, no S, academyofballetart.org. And
Right.
we're there to
Right.
serve. The staff is
Right.
fabulous, so just give us a call. We would love to see you. Come on over. Let me give you a tour. If you have any questions, just give me a call. If I don't know the answer, I'll look it up.
All
I'll
right.
find it.
You heard that.
There you have it, folks. And it'll also be in the show notes on the fan page too.
Yes.
If you drive in or something and you can't take it down now, no worries. We have you plugged in. Okay?
All right.
So with that being said,
Just one more
We're
thing I
gonna
want to
talk about-
say. One more thing is for next Friday
now
at
spit
7
it out.
o'clock.
You better get it out there.
7 o'clock next Friday.
7 p.m.
We're not
right
going to
here.
tell you who the surprise guest is.
You
but
thought this was
you're
something.
Gonna, yeah, it's going to be amazing as well. But just want to leave you with that.
Oh,
okay.
it gets better.